no stranger to anybody that I love hot dogs. The way I come up with things is I figure out usually it's two things that I like. We're doing French onion soup hot dog. Follow me through this. I'm making French onion soup separated. The soup part, the onion part, and then I'm taking some Gruyere cheese and I'm gonna melt it and put all of that on top of a hot dog. And also, instead of using regular hot dog buns, King's Hawaiian. Regular King's Hawaiian rolls, although very good, don't fit these super girthy hot dogs. Why are you laughing?
Girthy wieners.
How many different ones? There's so many names. Wieners, hot dogs, franks.
Glizzy.
Glizzy. Before anything, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. We're gonna grate up some Gruyere cheese. Super smelly, funky. I like it. Melts well, contrary to the fact that it's a little harder. My concept here is, there was a trend a little while ago called raclette cheese, where they would burn the top of it and then scrape it over something. This is a Japanese frying pan made for normally eggs. The name's escaping me right now. I'll check it out on my Amazon order list in a second. But I'm using this to melt the cheese so that I can pour it over the hot dog. What did you write in the brief? 50 billion hot dogs we're eating a year? No, 20 billion? I mean, I love it. I don't know why people hate on hot dogs. The worst kind of hot dog is like a combination of a lot of different things. But these hot dogs that I'm using are 100% all beef, which might or might not just be the name of the brand. I'm gonna slice some onions, super thin. The best trick to not cry, that actually not a lot of people could do, is wearing contact lenses. This is not a joke. I wear contact lenses, and whenever I cut onions and I wear contact lenses, I don't even feel it. I don't wear my contact lenses at night. I'm bawling like I just smashed my nuts. Today, I don't know why, it's a coincidence that we're cutting a lot of onions. Jeff shows up, no contact lenses. So there's a really good chance he's gonna start crying. By the way, another trick is taking a wet, folded up paper towel and putting it at the corner. Now this is actually true. Science, the chemical in onions that make you cry goes to the closest moisture point. Typically when you're cutting, it's usually your eyes. If you put a little piece of paper towel that's soaked, it'll go to that instead of your eyes.
Does it always try to find a moisture point? So say like right now you have contacts in. I don't. Further away from you, is it gonna try to go to me?
I think it probably might.
It's like searching?
Yeah, like it's like a symbiotic venom. So we're gonna saute these onions, butter, olive oil, and then I'm gonna sprinkle them with the brown sugar. I could use regular sugar, but I am trying to get them more browned. You ever notice that brown sugar gets like hard? So to prevent that, you put marshmallows in the bag. It keeps them soft. I don't have any marshmallows, but I should. And if I did, I'd put them in here. Do what I say, don't do as I do. It's probably not the right expression. I think it's the other way. I think it's do as I say, not as I do. Whatever, you get me. Okay, in order to accelerate the process, we're gonna do a few different things. First, I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce. Because we got a little bit of browning at the bottom here, deglaze action with some beef stock. Holy shit, the fucking smell in here is wild. Look at the color, okay? We're talking brown, baby. Okay, we're gonna fortify. And what I mean by that is flavors. Better than bouillon, sautéed onions. Can you just like, say it out loud. You're thinking what I'm thinking, and then it smells fucking awesome in here. I just wanted to put this in a bowl with a fork.
This is the one time that being in a non-ventilated area, like you're smells like food, all 360.
It's all gonna cook off, it's gonna soak into the onions. But Josh, you're not actually making anything. This isn't cooking. Yeah, and you're actually hating and not liking. None of that made sense. But in my head, it was a good rebuttal. People that make things from scratch, like are they milling the flour? Are they growing the tomatoes? Are they butchering the cow? What the fuck are we talking about here? I'm not pretending like I'm sitting here waiting an hour to caramelize these onions. This is path of least resistance cooking. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm an impatient person and not a real chef. So it's my duty to provide you hacks, tricks, tips, and shortcuts to get to the flavor as fast as possible. Now for the French onion soup part, because what I'm doing here is we're gonna make the hot dog and then dip it in the French onion soup. I got a little bit of beef stock, Worcestershire, a few sprigs of thyme, a nice heaping spoonful of better than bouillon, Has a lot of salt in it, but we're still gonna add a little bit more salt, a little bit of pepper as well. Also gonna add a little bit of smashed garlic. Bring that to a simmer, let that cook down.
Would you say French onion soup is like your favorite type of soup?
I think French onion soup is definitely like one of the most fun kind of soups. It's like cheesy, bready, like what other soup's fun like that, you know? I think the first time I ever had French onion soup, it came in a frozen puck, which is hilarious.
Because of Canada.
Okay, relax. Okay. King's Hawaiian. Let me show you guys how to turn these into hot dog buns. So this is a pack of 12. They're jumbo hot dogs, so we're using 3 per thing. And then, I'm not gonna slice them down the middle just yet. We're gonna fry them on either side, then cut them. A little bit of butter, AKA a lot of butter. All right, the thing with King's Hawaiian is they toast fast. You don't wanna burn it. They burn fast too. All right, these are good to go. I'm just gonna use the heat on here. We're gonna fry up these hot dogs. You know, I'm not opposed to a hot dog anyway. A fried hot dog, like a pan-fried hot dog, a grilled hot dog, a steamed hot dog, candied hot dog in breakfast, hot dog on a pizza, hot dog in a breakfast sandwich, hot dog wrapped with an egg, chicken, veal, fucking brat, sausage, andouille. Really, I swear anything that's wrapped, encased in meat, I'm down. In fact, doing this, I'm like, I should probably get myself like one of those 7-Eleven like hot dog rotisserie things where it just like keeps going.
Grab one by your desk and pop it in your mouth.
Fucking suck on the link real quick. Before we melt the cheese, we have to build the hot dogs because the whole idea here is to spill the cheese on the hot dog and then we eat. And when I say we, I mean me and then Jeff.
That's still a we, I guess.
It's true, it is still we. Thanks, Jeff.
Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
It's a really good question because like, I think anything that has a bun or bread, okay, because then it's like, well, is pizza a sandwich?
But it doesn't have to be between like...
Then what's an open face sandwich? So like, is flatbread pizza? Like, is a wrap a burrito? Is a burrito just a bread omelet? Everything in life is just semantics. And I'm sick of people owning this shit. If it's delicious, that's what fucking matters. Coming from Montreal, we grew up with this place called La Belle Province. They were 49 cents growing up for a hot dog. And they were like little nothing hot dogs. They were steamed bullshit hot dogs, but they were delicious. And when you're a kid, you can't afford anything. So you get $1, you can get 2 hot dogs. That's why I fell in love with hot dogs. Jeff's from Chicago, by the way. We all know Chicago people are so serious about their hot dogs. He doesn't actually care, which I like about you.
I like just a standard ballpark hot dog. All beef hot dog, poppy seed bun, ketchup.
Did you hear that? He said ketchup. People from Chicago they think it's blasphemy if you put ketchup on your hot dog. Instead, we'll put an entire salad on our hot dog and call it a Chicago dog. French onion soup hot dog. If a hot dog's not a sandwich, it's definitely not a soup. It's been long enough though. You know what the thing is? Hot dogs go really well with French onion soup because it's that smokiness. Everyone knows that Gruyere cheese and hot dogs were meant to be together. It's a match made in heaven.
Does it satisfy both your love for French onion and hot dog?
Yeah, bro. Everything.
Is it a balance? Do you feel it gets more like French onion? Or...
It's a ballad of flavor. I gotta tell you, it's a little salty. Maybe I added too much bouillon, but here we are. As far as I'm concerned, anything could be anything. And in this scenario, anything could be a hot dog or soup, which means anything could be a sandwich. And anything could be a hot dog. I think the sodium is making me delirious. I need a glass of water or something. Let me know what other hot dogs I should make. Or soup. Gruyere cheese, this is from Finlandia, which sounds like it's from Finland. I'm not quite sure if it is. It's imported from New Jersey.